Hello artists, today we are going to create a wonderful pet portrait using the same shapes to create the head and body and starting the face, and then we'll use different parts of a animal like wiggly long ears or pointy ears or whiskers to create it to be something that it will be personal and unique to you. So I might have a dog or a cat or even make up a weird dog-cat animal, whatever you would like. But in the end, we're going to also add in patterns like the artist Heather Galler, and we will add colors along with that too. So I made this dog with wiggly curly ears and a zigzag neck. I made this one with a nice poofy beard, and I call these the pizza slice ears. This dog is also pizza slice ears before the patterns were put on it. And now I'm going to try making a new one over here. So if I start out with an oval or a circle, mine is I just kind of made an oval and a circle at the same time right now. I don't know what it was, but it's there. And I'm just going to make a portrait. So it's like if we were at a school portrait, you only see up to like the chest of the animal here. And I'm making two little lines where the arms go, but the paws are off my page. You might want to draw paws. I don't know. I'll just put the paws in there and the belly. But I just want to show the school portrait kind of thing too. And the next thing I'm going to do is put a triangle, which is like a slice of pizza, and then the letter J, and a backwards letter J that comes from the same line down, and then it goes out. There I have the little mouth. On all of these dogs and cats, I made a mouth. Some of them are larger, some are smaller. You can put a tongue hanging out of them, whatever you would like for your cat or dog. Then I'm going to add eyes. And if I have the eyes spaced enough apart, I just make two dots. And for eyeballs, I might make them have a second. So that was the pupil, and then the eye around it. I might add a football, like an eyelid, or I might just add eyelashes. And then the next step is to figure out what kind of ears I would like to make. So I might make the floppy pizza slice ears that matches the floppy pizza slice nose, or pizza slice nose, or a pointy ear. I'm going to try a pointy ear right now. So if I go up from the top of the head, a little bit to the right, I can make a pointy ear. And I make a little one because you see the inside of the ear sometimes. And this is the same for cats and dogs. They might be different sizes. Maybe the pointy ear is like rounded more. It's up to you how you want to make the ear. If you're thinking of an animal you already know, think about what kind of ears they have already. This could be a Chihuahua. This could be a cat if I added whiskers. It actually kind of looks like a bunny rabbit with the ears I made. So if these are too long, I could round them a little bit too, whichever way I want. But for me right now, I want to make it a dog with like a shorter snout, littler nose. So I'm going to make a little bit of a circle around that, more like a little pug, and I can color in the nose. And then I need to figure out what kind of patterns I want to add on it. And I get inspired by the animals that I know. And this reminds me of a really cute little dog that I know down the block named Ruthie. And Ruthie likes to bark a lot, and she has lots of really cute brown and black spots. So if I make a brown spot, I'm going to, instead of brown, since I'm making it kind of a different style today, very abstract patterns put into it, maybe like these. I don't have to make it just one kind of color that it is in nature. I can make it from my imagination. So Ruthie has two brown, like it looks like a mask around her eyes. And I'm going to make it a little bit differently than in real life. I'm going to add my eyes and everything that I did in pencil. I'm going to make it turn into marker now. And that J, the little tongue, and then her body. And I like to think of her as kind of like a very sassy dog. She barks at my dogs all the time. I like her so much. And she would be wearing a very nice curly Q kind of fancy kind of fur outfit if I wanted her to. So I'm going to add different patterns, whatever patterns I'd like for her. And she's going to be super awesome when I finish doing the patterns. But then again, I also want to add really cool, wonderful colors. Sorry, I got stopped in my mesmerized repeating pattern. So patterns are things that repeat. So stripe is just a line until you add more friends. And even inside her pretty little ears, she might have different types of patterns. Maybe I'd have stripes like her on her belly, now on her ears. Maybe she'd have littler polka dots right by her pretty face. And look at that, some fancy zigzags. Zigzags are just triangles connected together. And when I finish with this, maybe the next thing I would do is put her somewhere. Maybe she's in a really cool background with cool wallpaper that's on a diagonal. Maybe she's outside on a sunny day. So this is like abstract meets real. Maybe there's a tree next to some cool sunshine rays or rainbows. Whatever I think Ruthie would like. I think she would really like just to see my dogs, and so she can go bark at them. She likes to do that too. And you might be somebody who likes to draw animals like a turtle. Well, look at this. Ruthie, you're going to sit next to a turtle now. So here's a rainbow with a line, and then kind of like a curlicue coming out of it and down. Look at that. I actually have a turtle. Her name is Michelle. She has a tail too. And then you can add really cool decorations on your turtle. Actually, turtles do have some really cool patterns. Lots of animals have cool patterns on them too. They have it to camouflage into the background in nature a lot, so they don't get hunted for themselves. But Michelle, she's got a nice hard shell. I don't think any animal is going to reach her. And then another animal, maybe you would see, is a fish. I made a bowl on like a little table, and I'm going to draw a fish. And a fish is very nice to draw, an oval. And I draw like a sideways triangle, or you could look at it like the letter V sideways with a line in front of it on the little eye. And I can make like a little rainbow at the top, a little rainbow at the bottom. I like smiling fish. Doo-doo-doo. Now look at that. I have a fish and an oval here for the top of the tank. It's just a bowl. And I can even put gloop, gloop, gloop. That's even a fun pattern here too. So maybe the water is wavy pattern, or maybe it gets really wavy here. Maybe your fish has lots of cool patterns on it. I love to make fish with patterns on it, because you never know. Maybe that would be at the bottom of the ocean and we don't even know him yet. So when you're done, you're going to definitely take any of your ideas, there's the one I wanted to show you, and make the inside with warm and cool colors. Come up with some ways to share your patterns with the black and white. Switch it to different colors and it'll be amazing to see. I can't wait to see what you make, and have a great time.